Yo YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to Keel's Got Time, and today, because Keel's Got Time, we're going to be reacting to Lustful Men from a woman's perspective, designed to help men, not shame them. Mrs. Sarja Brown? I have no idea what... Jeez, what is it going on? I sort of just like skimmed through little parts of this video. It's not even that long anyway. Kind of gauge what she's talking about, and it didn't really make sense. I feel like I need to watch it from the start. So that's what we're gonna do. And I know some of your horny niggas out there, fam, this is gonna help. This is gonna help sort you lot out. So make sure you listen. There we go.
It's very common for women to say that they hate lustful men, that they hate overly sexual men. And whenever they describe these men, we always describe them as pathetic or weak. They're weak. It's weak. It's weak. It's pathetic. It's weak. And a lot of the confusion behind us saying this comes from the fact that we do a very, very poor job at being able to explain what we mean when we say these things. And I kind of wrestled with it for a little bit myself. And instinctually, I knew what other women were saying. Like, I know what they meant. I know what we mean when we say it. But I couldn't explain it. So I wrestled with it for a little bit, and I found a way of being able to explain it. So that way men and women alike can all be on the same level of understanding as it pertains to why hypersexual men are typically undesirable. So the reason why women say that hypersexual men, that lustful men are undesirable is because of how our minds...
First of all, I don't know if I'm too young or something, but I've actually never heard that. I can't imagine that they would be desirable. But like, personally, I've never like heard that phrase come out of a woman's mouth. I've never actually heard someone say that. But hey, let's see. Let me lock in. Let me lock into what she said.
Work as women. So as women, we understand, even if we don't want to admit it at times, that we're physically not the strongest. We're aware of this. And so we have to make decisions.
Alright, she just exposed y'all. I'm sorry. She just exposed y'all. Y'all, all you women that be saying, yeah, fight me, bro, I'll beat you up. And then you actually try to fight, like, no. She just exposed all of you. You actually think you're weak, bro. You could see that maneuver's not gonna work anymore. It's outdated, fam. And it like, lads, that'd be so jarring, fam. You there texting with a woman, bro, and she's there, I don't know whether it's flirty or whatever, but she's like, yeah, I'll beat you up. You're like, dude, no you won't. Like, no. But like, they really stand on it. Like, they stand on business, bro. Like, they really believe in their head that they can fuck with you. Like, you won't just with your big hand, bro. Like, she just exposed you.
In order to protect ourselves. And that's typically one of the biggest characteristics that a woman will identify that she wants in a partner. I want a provider. I want a protector. And essentially what she's saying is she wants a man who is a leader. And what's the one quality that no one, male or female, wants in a leader? Over-emotional. No one wants an over-emotional leader. No one. Now, typically men deem over-emotional to be any emotion that's viewed as feminine. So sadness, anxiety, things like that are typically deemed to be feminine presenting emotions. So whenever a woman is displaying those emotions, a man will call it her being over-emotional. She's crying, she's sad because she saw a sad movie, or she saw a sad, some sort of sad story. Oh, she's being over-emotional. She's feeling a little over-emotional. But the truth is, over-emotional is any emotion that is in excess, including the ones that are deemed to be masculine. So you can be overly angry. You can be overly prideful, and you can also be overly lustful as well. So in being an overly lustful man, you are an over emotional man. And an overly lustful man is any man who does not have structured parameters behind his lust, protecting his lust. And what I mean by structured parameters...
Is lust an emotion? Does lust count as an emotion, or is that like a feeling? What is even the difference between... Let me search this. Alright, y'all remember iPad minis? I don't even know how this is still working. Let me... Difference between emotions and feelings. Sorry if I'm like... I'm a bit slow. My bad, y'all. Emotions are involuntary, psychological responses to stimuli triggered in the body and the unconscious mind, while feelings are conscious. Okay. I can see how lust would be an emotion. But I feel like you can turn off your lust. I feel like you can do that. I don't know. Don't know, but I don't know.
Is things like marriage, right? There's a marital document, and there is that commitment and a bunch of commitments that follows this marriage that helps him stay directed in his lust, helps him, for lack of a better word, target his lust towards his wife specifically. So that way it's confined. So that's one of the forms of structure that is given to a man's lust that helps it stay within its parameters. And without these parameters, the lust runs wild and it becomes inefficient and even at times burdensome. And we as women acknowledge that because we do have a lot of responsibilities that we're supposed to have within the house and even outside of the house if she's a working woman. So we, in general, tend to have a lot of responsibilities that we have to attend to. And we're able to see that if this man is overly lustful, when I'm in the kitchen trying to make the cake for our child's birthday party where all of their friends are about to come over and celebrate with us, and he's supposed to be in the backyard blowing up the bounce house, instead of him doing what he's supposed to be doing and letting me do what I need to do, so that way we can get this party on the road, he's going to be, if he can't control himself, right? He's going to be in the kitchen trying to bother me. He's going to be trying to stop me from finishing my tasks and doing what I need to do because he can't control himself. So it's just inefficient and it's ineffective.
He just trying to get some buns, bro. He just trying to crack some cheeks before the party start. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't know. This is a very oddly specific scenario. I don't know. I do hear what she's saying. I do hear what she's saying. But like, she could have used a different scenario. This is like...
And it tends to present as something burdensome. And as a leader, right, you need to be able to control yourself if you're going to have any say-so over anyone else. Nobody would want a leader that can't control themselves, that can't rile in and discipline their lust.
A man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. Deep. Y'all translate what that means in the comments.
So there's so many different moving parts to it, but that's really the main concept. If you are a man and you are super lustful and you cannot...
Sorry to I know I keep pausing. I know. I'm sorry. We only got like a minute left anyway. But if you want bars, yeah. If you want bars, just go to Proverbs in the Bible, bro. They got all the bars there, fam. You tattoo them. People get them tattooed, bro. Bible bars, fam. See what she just put on the screen? Bible bars. You can't argue with Bible bars, fam. Bars, blood.
control your lust, as in reel it in to one specific person, then it shows that there is a stain on your ability to lead that would make you ineffective for your wife and for your family, because your lust will take the reins when it comes to any of the various aspects of you being a protector. It's really an issue for women because of the reasons that I detailed just now. I hope that this provides a little bit more clarity. And if it doesn't, please ask questions down below, give your thoughts down below. And I'm even willing to make a part 2 if you guys want more of an explanation or you want more.
I didn't see what some of these comments says. I can't even lie. I got nothing from that video. I got absolutely nothing. What I got was like, no, I learned lust and emotion. I did get something. I learned that. But I don't know, the scenario she gave was very oddly specific, and like I can see how if he's trying to, you know, get all touchy all the time, I see how that would be annoying. But then she said, women want a leader, and men who are too lustful can't be leaders because that's over emotional. That's basically all I got. Let me see what some of these comments say. Lustful equals desperate. Desperate equals bad decisions. And bad decision making equals a bad leader. Okay. The inherent danger of lust is that it is insatiable and uncontrollable. So no matter how good a woman is, she will not be enough. A man who is bound by lust is a mad person. I'm 18 and I feel like I've been destroyed by lust. Damn. Young, bro. Stay off them porn sites, G. I just wanted to say that you're very articulate and well spoken. Yeah, I don't know. Seems everyone's in a little bit of delusion. But, nah, again, let me start this recording. Again, y'all, I hear it. I hear it. But I feel like she just could have worded that different and in a more clear way. And like that wasn't really a helpful video per se. Maybe you do need to shame us. Shame men, fam. Shame them. Then we'll get what you're trying to say. But anyway, that is it for this video. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. I'll catch you in the next one. Videos dropping every single day, 5:15 UK time. Peace, love, and prosperity. Did I tap it? Why the fuck?